In this video, I put together 1 hour of the coolest superhero and Pokemon transformations. Let's introduce everyone to the famous Dwayne Johnson as superheroes. What do you think of Spider-Man? Would you like to see a movie with him? This image is very cool. What do you think? Write in the comments, how do you like this transformation? Channel. Let's introduce everyone to the famous Dwayne Johnson as superhero. Dwayne Johnson as Flash is a little overweight. What do you think of him as the God Thor? Dwayne Johnson as Thanos, what do you think? Could he play Superman? God Loki obviously went to the gym all the time. Wow, Harley Quinn looks very original. Write in the comments, how do you like this transformation as Captain Marvel? The Captain America image looks very cool. This image looks very effective. And what do you think of him as Iron Man? Would the Joker look good? What do you think about that? Could he do Deadshot? Deadpool looks very menacing in that kind of look. Wow, does Venom look really cool? What do you think of a Batman like that? He could even play the role of the Scarlet Witch. Let's introduce Sylvester Stallone as a superhero. How do you like the image of the Iron Man? Share your opinion in the comments. Could he play Doctor Strange? What do you think about that? Deadpool is a little off-putting in that look. What do you think of Batman in this look? Aquaman looks very menacing. Could he play Spider-Man, do you think? Hulk looks really cool. I think Sylvester Stallone could play Viking. Wow, Thanos looks really cool. What do you think of Captain Marvel? The Winter Soldier looks epic in that look. And what do you think of the Joker image? Write in the comments. Have you ever wondered what superheroes would have looked like as children? Ultron looks like a pretty sweet and harmless kid, but with character. Batman is a tough-looking kid with a menacing look. He understood his power from childhood. Venom seems to have had a rather stern and menacing look since childhood. Deadpool looks very cute and harmless. You can hardly tell he won't be like that in the future. Deadshot has apparently been accustomed to the right toys since childhood. The Joker looks rather creepy and alarming to a child. Dr. Doom hasn't changed much over the years. He's just grown up a bit and gained experience. Doctor Strange already had a look of wisdom and depth as a child. Iron Man was a rather sweet and attractive boy with powerful powers. Captain Marvel looks determined and tenacious. It hasn't gone away with the years. Superman has the look of a pretty brave and courageous kid with a great future. Thanos looks both sweet and stern, a strange combination. Thor, it is immediately obvious, was a gifted child. Such abilities would be the envy of anyone. The Hulk was already strong and powerful as a child, and over time even smarter. Harley Quinn was apparently a rebel as a child, a quality that has stayed with her forever. Spider-Man has a slightly confused and frightened look, but he still gives everyone heat. Wonder Woman has definitely had perseverance and determination since she was a child. Imagine superheroes in their old age. Aquaman still looks very cool. The Scarlet Witch can still stand up for herself and her friends. Ultron can no longer take over the world. Batman can no longer defend his city. Write in the comments, what do you think of Venom? Groot looks very sad. I wonder why. Deadpool isn't the same. He's even lost a lot of weight. Joker isn't as formidable as he used to be. Dr. Doom moves on sticks anymore. He's not dangerous anymore. What do you think Doctor Strange looks like? And in this video you will see an unusual transformation of Pokemon. Blastoise and Psyduck. That wasn't so bad, was it? How about Gustlay and Squirtle? Wow, I certainly wouldn't go near him. Wow, Jigglypuff and Magmar, very cool Pokemon. Meowth and Magikarp. Wow, that looks really cool. Meowth and everyone's famous Pikachu. He's beautiful. Meowth and Snorlax. Wow, sumo wrestlers would be jealous. Another unusual combination, Meowth and Charmander. Pikachu and Bulbasaur. He looks like a frog to me. What do you think? Write in the comments. A very bright Pokemon we got, Pikachu and Magikarp. Pikachu and Snorlax. Very attractive Pokemon. Pikachu and Charmander. Very nice looking. Squirtle and Magikarp, a wonderful fish. Squirtle and Charmander, looks pretty friendly. Squirtle and Chansey. Snorlax and Gustlay. The sight alone gave me the creeps. Another unusual combination, Snorlax and Magikarp. Snorlax and Psyduck. You don't want to see that in person. Snorlax and Charmander, a unique combination, quite unusual. That's the power. Charizard and Gengar. Abra and Gengar. A very formidable species, you can't call him cute. Jigglypuff and Meowth. An unusual combination of beauty and anger. How's that for a combination? Lapras and Jigglypuff. He's so cool, you just want to touch him. What superheroes in the cyberpunk universe would look like? You're on the Mix Lab channel. Batman seems a little frustrated and exhausted by the constant fighting. Venom looks pretty assertive and even inspires a little fear. Vision has changed slightly in appearance and now looks much more powerful and stronger. Deadpool seems quite serious and determined. The look of Doctor Strange shows that his opponents are not going to be happy. Iron Man seems to have become fully robotic and improved even more. Star-Lord is hard to recognize in his new look, but he is still just as brave. Wolverine seems like a pretty strong and powerful character. Thanos looks quite menacing and ferocious in this guise. Thor definitely fits this image. He's even more powerful and capable. The Hulk can clearly be described as a formidable and stern character. Spider-Man looks like a closeted teenager with genius ideas. Black Panther is definitely set up for a serious battle. I have a couple more options for what superheroes would look like as minions. The Winter Soldier looks pretty cute and even a little funny in this look. Ultron as a minion looks very cute and benevolent than it really is. Captain Marvel, surprisingly, has changed noticeably, but her eyes are still full of determination and courage. Minion Batman looks pretty good. I think he would do as well as the superhero himself. Carnage looks a lot more harmless in the guise of a minion than he really is. Venom looks very formidable in comparison. Superman seems a little tired of doing heroic things and saving the world from villains. Deadpool looking like a minion doesn't look as self-conscious about his face anymore. It suits him. Thanos is quite consistent with his usual image, just as bulky and angry. Deadshot doesn't look like a brutal assassin in the guise of a minion, he's even more of a scared guy. Thor is quite stern and serious in this guise, and has also changed his main weapon. The Joker looks quite like a mad genius in this guise, so the reincarnation was successful. looks quite intimidating in the minion guise, and thus makes him more powerful and stronger. Dr. Doom clearly has serious intentions, despite his rather cute appearance. Doctor Strange, on the other hand, looks more severe than we're used to seeing him. Wonder Woman is very even cute and kind in this guise. She is clearly determined to save this world. Iron Man apparently hired an assistant to fight evil in this world, against which he is very serious. We have another experiment. Let's pretend that Pokemon were cars. The Abra seems to be a fast and versatile car, so also with an interesting design. The Goldak looks funny and unusual. Such cars are not often seen on the street. The Grimer would definitely not go unnoticed because of its interesting and slightly dangerous look. The Growlit looks very cool and understated. This is the kind of car you could safely take for everyday life. Jigglypuff would definitely be suitable for trips or even holidays with the kids. Jinx looks very cool and unusual. It would definitely surprise passing cars. The Ditto has a very nice sophisticated look and an interesting build. Looks cool. The Dragonite would definitely be for some extreme guy company. The Dratini would have been suitable for travel and would have accommodated enough people. Eevee doesn't look like a modern model, but it's still pretty cute and compact. The Lapras reminded me of a car for a bandit company and their constant adventures. The Arcanine is an unusual and unconventional vehicle for city life. The Magmar looks like a car that can fly and reach a lot of speed. The Magnemite would be the perfect car for some superhero. The Maghop seems to be a pretty powerful car, capable of overcoming any obstacle on the roads. The Mutwool looks very interesting and impressive. It's the kind of car that would definitely get attention. The Magikarp has a slightly intimidating look to it for commuting around town. Meowth would definitely suit cat lovers and would be a great way for them to get around. Onix looks a bit like a space car, just as unusual and distinctive. Pidgey looks funny and cute at the same time, and would definitely catch the eye of passers-by. Pikachu would be great for car racing, and his bright coloring would definitely not go unnoticed. The Pinsir looks very unusual and would probably be suitable for travel. The Blastoise has an interesting and powerful look. The Ponyta could be an ambulance with a very interesting design. The Porygon is perfect for an ice cream truck or other goodies. The Psyduck looks really nice and would be great for trips with the kids. The Rayhorn is a real off-road vehicle for desert and mountain adventures. The Raichu is probably a car from the future, too, and would be a very powerful and fast car. The Rattata looks pretty unusual for an everyday car. The Cider reminds me of a car from the future. I'm sure it would be very fast and powerful. The Squirtle was apparently already in use, but still looks very interesting. Slowpoke has a very cute look to it. I think she would be perfect for a little girly company. The Snorlax looks pretty fun and funny. It might even be suitable for some kind of festival. The Bulbasaur is a great option for camping and outdoor activities with family or friends. The Tauros would stand up well to long family trips over long distances. The Flareon would be flawless for everyday use and surprise everyone with its design. The Charizard would be a great race car with an impressive look. Charmander would be a great option for hipster company and their constant adventures. Chansey would be perfect for children's parties and bring joy to everyone. Not only does Exeggutor look pretty compact and fast, but it's also very bright. Ekans would be a great option for traveling with a fun company. The Vaporeon would be very different in appearance from other cars on the road. The Vulpix looks pretty nice and interesting. I wouldn't mind a car like that. The Ghastly would definitely be a car for bad and dangerous company. Gajardos would be great for traveling with a small group. Gengar would most likely scare people off on the street and wouldn't be considered a cute car. Are you curious to know what other images of superheroes in the world of Minecraft I got? The Winter Soldier is already ready to engage in battle with the villains and win it. Captain Marvel has no time to settle into a new reality. She is always busy saving this world. Carnage is pretty scary and evil. Most likely the heroes will have to suffer with him to win. Or maybe this whole world is an illusion created by Loki? He's clearly involved in this. Magneto has apparently already used his power to control metals and asteroids, and is now proud of his achievements. Wolverine Logan was so eager to get into the world of Minecraft that he knocked down a wall on his way to it. Superman is already looking out for a victim of villainy to save. Thanos is already ready to bring his own order to the world, despite the sheer number of superheroes. Thor is most likely admiring his hammer and preparing for more battles with the villains. Hulk is clearly angry about something, or he wouldn't look so aggressive and angry. Harley Quinn is apparently carefully considering a plan to influence people for his own purposes. Spider-Man is already at the ready to rush into battle and save the world from the ubiquitous evil. Wonder Woman has already found an ally in the new world and is ready to fight for justice in it. Let's start the fun transformations. Wow, the Spider-Girl is really pretty. What do you think of the Batman girl? I wouldn't risk going on a date with her. Wow, that's power and beauty in one girl. The Venom girl is just perfect. She obviously forgot to wear the rest of her costume. Wow, and this girl runs the fastest. Thor girl. Dr. Doom girl is very pretty. What do you think of the carnage? Wow, that's power. Superman girl. Doctor Strange looks great in that look. Let's see what superheroes would look like if they were cats. Wonder Woman looks pretty serious and determined, even as a cat. Spider-Man would be a very cute and harmless kitten. Ant-Man has a rather combative attitude. Cowboy looks very interesting and unusual. Such a kitten would definitely not go unnoticed. Harley Quinn has a rather unfamiliar look and no longer seems as rebellious as always. And Hulk clearly wouldn't be a kind and lovable kitten. Apparently it's better not to hurt him. Flash basically has a pretty ordinary look, as for a kitten with superpowers. Thor, too, is already ready for a battle with villains and shows it with all his looks. Thanos, surprisingly, is a pretty cute and fluffy kitten who would hardly hurt anyone. Superman looks pretty familiar for his image, confident and determined. Wolverine Logan has the look of a brave and strong cat, whose claws inspire fear. Rocket as a cat also remains a strong fighter with a cute appearance. Red Skull doesn't look too scary or intimidating thanks to his big eyes. Carnage, even in the form of a fluffy kitten, could not hide his true villain face. Captain Marvel looks brave and belligerent in any guise. The Winter Soldier has a slightly tired look, but it still reads full readiness for battle. In this video we have fun transformations with angry birds and superheroes. Wow, Black Widow looks really cool. Thor's Angry Birds looks really good. Thanos looks manly as always. What do you think Superman looks like? And Deadpool turned out to be a very cool bird. Captain America is a very serious bird. Wow, Batman is really cool. Black Panther looks like a real superhero. Doctor Strange is a very positive hero. In this video we have fun transformations with angry birds and superheroes. Wow, Black Widow looks really cool. Thor's Angry Birds looks really good. Thanos looks manly as always. What do you think Superman looks like? And Deadpool turned out to be a very cool bird. Captain America is a very serious bird. Wow, Batman is really cool. Black Panther looks like a real superhero. Doctor Strange is a very positive hero. What happens when you make a mix of Venom and Pokemon? You're on the Mix Lab channel, and we start the transformation. Raichu and Venom, this Pokemon looks very impressive. Venom and Squirtle, this Pokemon has a very menacing look. This Meowth looks a lot better. What do you think of this Pokemon? Jigglypuff is very formidable, but it looks very cool. Wow, very interesting Pokemon. What would you call this Pokemon? Great aquatic Pokemon turned out. Wow, a powerful new Pokemon. Do you like this Pokemon? This Jinx is really cool. And which Pokemon did you like best? Be sure to write in the Has everyone seen the movie Pennywise? Now let's introduce all the superheroes as the evil clown. Wow, Star-Lord looks cool. The Winter Soldier looks formidable. Write in the comments, how do you like Captain Marvel in this look? Carnage looks really spectacular. This Superman won't be saving the world. What do you think of Thanos in this look? Thor can do horror movies now. Hulk looks not only formidable, but also scary. Harley Quinn is very cute in this character as well. What do you think of this Spider-Man? She doesn't really look like a Wonder Woman anymore. Scarlet Witch also looks very cool in this look. Ultron looks very menacing. Write in the comments, how does Venom look like that? Deadpool looks really cute. Wow, Deadshot is very cool in this look. Doctor Doom looks very menacing. Wow, Doctor Strange looks very cool. Iron Man is my favorite on this list, very cool looking. And who did you like best? So, were you waiting for the second part of the experiment with Lego characters? The Winter Soldier clearly looks satisfied and even happy, having acquired the look of a Lego character. Captain Marvel is as determined as ever and is not afraid of any obstacles on the way to her goal. Carnage has the appearance of a not particularly dangerous and bloodthirsty creature, though the opposite has been the case elsewhere. Red Skull is clearly up to something and is probably already preparing his dust of death. Wolverine Logan is very aggressive and hostile. Surprisingly, he hasn't released his claws yet. Superman, on the other hand, seems awfully scared. I wonder what caused him to be so afraid. Thanos seems unwavering and calm. He's probably thinking up an ingenious villainous plan again. And Thor seems to be enjoying himself in this world. He already imagines himself fighting the villain. Flash, of course, is running somewhere, but also seems a little scared. The Hulk is clearly really pissed off about something and looks like he's about to trash everything around him. Something definitely didn't go according to plan with Harley Quinn. She has a mixture of confusion and anger. Ant-Man is apparently about to shrink, and it will be almost impossible to catch him. Spider-Man is ready to save the world, only there is no danger nearby. Wonder Woman is also preparing for new battles and protecting the world from scoundrels. Whose image is most memorable? Write in the comments. Have you ever wondered what superheroes would look like if you were in Russia and what would happen to them there? Let's try to imagine it. Let's start with Wong. He could hardly boast a fresh look and sober outlook on life. Doctor Strange no longer looks as strong and powerful as we are used to seeing him. The Iron Man hardly possesses superhuman strength and genius intelligence anymore. The Winter Soldier is now very difficult to call a formidable and dangerous character. Captain America can now be recognized not by his shield of vibranium, but by the glass bottle in his hand. Nick Fury's Infinity Serum has turned into a stronger drink. Falcon will obviously have trouble keeping his balance during the flight. Falcon hardly looks like a skilled and accurate archer now. Thor boasts a high immunity to disease, but not to alcohol. It would be difficult for a human spider to find his way home in this condition. The Black Widow is clearly out of shape right now to fight evil and injustice in the world. The Scarlet Witch, caught in another reality, does not look happy and powerful. Here he will definitely need time to fully recover, and it is unlikely that he can do so with solar power. Captain Marvel has great stamina and strength, but it's hard to put up with a bad headache. Black Panther's ability to regenerate quickly is unlikely to help him in this situation. It's a very strange idea, but let's see what would happen if Pokemons were machines. Very cool car, I would buy one for myself. It's very interesting. And what do you think? That's the kind of car I would give to my ex-wife. What a serious-looking car. What a formidable car. Who would want one? This one's really cute. I would definitely drive such a nice car. And this is a great option for young people. It's a very nice car. Would you like one of these? Not a bad option for young modern girls. In this car, I would go on vacation to the sea. And you would like such a car. Very daring option for modern guys. Now this is interesting. You would buy yourself such a car? How do you like this car? Such only scare people on the roads. Very stylish and cute, a great option for girls. Excellent option for Halloween, I would not refuse such. The police car looks very nice. I would not want to drive one. Would you? Imagine the superheroes gained a few extra pounds. Let's see what they would look like. Ultron doesn't look so bad, as if he'd pumped up a little and gained some mass. God Loki clearly overdid it with the New Year's Eve salads. Let's forgive him for that. Batman will probably have a little more trouble taking off and hovering over the city now. And Venom has probably had too many human heads. He needs to change his diet. Groot looks like a chubby goody-goody. The extra pounds haven't spoiled him in any way. Deadpool would do well to go on a diet. I wonder if his sixth sense didn't tell him to. Deadshot's suit is one to envy. I wish everyone were that sturdy. Joker obviously isn't happy with his form. Dancing on the stairs will be much harder now. Dr. Doom looks like a big Christmas tree ball in his armor. No offense. Doctor Strange must be looking in the mirror and starting to doubt that he'll make it through his portal. Iron Man really is smart if he created such an elastic, high-tech suit. The Star-Lord looks pretty aggressive and vicious, not a kindly fat man. The Winter Soldier is unlikely to boast good stealth and disguise skills right now. Captain Marvel clearly has serious intentions of saving the world and is unlikely to be hindered by her weight. Superman would probably prefer to fight the pounds rather than the villains right now. Thanos apparently successfully absorbs not only energy, but also food from the fridge. Thor will not be able to boast of his abs for a long time, but he has a cool hammer. He's even good for the Hulk to be fat. He looks stronger and more powerful. Harley Quinn should be careful with the weight gain. The tattoos may not look as pretty as they used to. Wonder Woman is going to have a bit of a problem fighting evil now. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you imagined superheroes as dogs? Let's do such an experiment, and you'll write in the comments who you liked best. Aquaman the dog can certainly make it to his kingdom, because he can swim doggy like no one else. Scarlet Witch looks pretty cute and friendly. In her usual guise, she's not always like that. Ultron is perfect for the role of a loyal and intelligent robot dog, who will help in all important missions, hopefully not the villainous ones. Batman as a dog is very even cool. I think he would be a very playful and fun super dog. But this Venom is better not to piss off. His teeth inspire fear and danger. Groot, in my opinion, would radiate goodness and positivity in any look, so the dog look is no exception. Deadpool looks harmless enough to be petted and pitted. Deadshot looks like a nice dog, but the firearm in his backpack is a little suspicious. The Joker as a dog looks quite bright and interesting. He would definitely be treated to bones in the street. Dr. Doom would be a very cute and appealing puppy. Despite his usual image, I'd get one of those. Doctor Strange, even if he had the appearance of a dog, would conquer everyone with his strength and power. Iron Man would probably still be highly intelligent and technologically advanced, only in a cuter form. The Green Goblin's essence would not hide even under the hair of a dog, looking rather vicious. Captain Marvel, even as a dog, reeks of confidence and power, looks cool. Carnage the dog would be a very interesting and even intimidating character. I don't think I'd want to keep such a dog at home. Loki must have successfully created the illusion of a cute and harmless dog, although he could have actually come up with something quite insidious. Superman in the guise of a dog looks noble and heroic enough. Thanos looks like a mongrel thug who better not be pissed off if you don't want trouble. Thor looks nice enough, though he'd probably be a neighborhood menace. Hulk probably wants to get even bigger and stronger, since he's so angry. Harley Quinn is very cute for her role as a supervillain. Black Panther as a dog would be great as a protector because of his distrust of strangers. Wonder Woman can understand animals for a reason. Having taken the form of a dog, this ability will come in handy. I wanted to see what superheroes combined with Pokemon would look like. Abra and Superman, a very strong and powerful combination that would have telepathy, regeneration, and many other abilities. Bulbasaur combined with Superman looks pretty intimidating and powerful with his chlorophyll ability. A creature combining Blastoise and Superman would be incredibly strong and resilient. Dragonite and Superman is an extraordinarily strong character who is subject to the most complex combat tactics. Magmar with Superman is an equally strong combination, which is characterized by controlling fire. Magikarp combined with Superman looks rather funny and cute, hardly a powerful character. Meowth and Superman in one person is quite an interesting character, notable for his dexterity and technicality. Pikachu and Superman represent a kind and lovable creature, wielding the power of electrical discharge and super speed. Charmander and Superman are also quite a strong and interesting character, able to exhale fire from his mouth and recover quickly. Have you ever wondered what superheroes would look like if they were female? Let's check it out together. Thor would look just as powerful and strong as he did as a man. And Venom has a rather appealing image of a determined and powerful girl. Doctor Doom remains the same brilliant supervillain, only in a more sophisticated form. Doctor Strange now has not only supernatural agility, speed and strength, but also an attractive appearance. Iron Man looks quite powerful and strong in the image of a red-haired girl. Captain America has changed his hair color and lost some weight in the waistline, but everything seems to be the same as before. Thanos as a woman looks nice enough for a superpowered mutant. Hulk would get the look of a serious and powerful girl who definitely couldn't be called fragile and weak. Spider-Man in such a look would gain no less popularity, as in the look we are accustomed to. Do you wonder what superheroes would look like if they were Lego characters? Aquaman looks like a real Lord of the Seas, powerful and overpowering. Scarlet Witch looks weird, but interesting in this look, especially using her powers. Ultron looks confused and even resentful. It's very off-putting to see him like this. Batman looks much sterner and meaner than in his usual guise. Venom is clearly annoyed about something. He needs to eat something, like chicken, to calm down. Groot also does not look cheerful and upbeat, although this is quite surprising for him. Deadpool even fits the look of the Lego character, but apparently he'll have to get used to seeing himself without a mask. Deadshot has a look quite similar to his usual image. However, he even found a little helper. The Joker is apparently angry about a failed plan to steal the gold. We'll have to think of a new one. And Dr. Doom has changed the color palette of his clothes a bit. He looks good in orange. Doctor Strange still looks powerful and majestic. Rocket, judging by the look, is very determined and has huge plans for further adventures. Iron Man is not much different from his reality and probably has the same powerful abilities. Star-Lord is a character who will dilute the tense atmosphere between the heroes in this world with music. The Green Goblin looks pretty furious, so you should be wary of him in that state. Let's see, what would superheroes look like in the world of Minecraft? Aquaman now has not only abs made of cubes, but all other body parts. Scarlet Witch looks very realistic. Ultron now has new territory to carry out sinister plans to take over the world. Batman is very similar to himself in his usual reality, so it will be easy for him to settle in here. Venom in the world of Minecraft looks like some kind of evil and bloodthirsty beast. Groot looks rather sad and confused, but he will get used to his new reality. You can see the determination and persistence in Deadpool's eyes to achieve his plan. Deadpool's image is very similar to what we are used to seeing, cold and indifferent to people. The Joker also has a similar look to what we are used to seeing, which suggests him as a genius with crazy ideas. Dr. Doom is most likely already working out the idea of creating new robot assistants. Doctor Strange apparently visited his hairdresser before getting into the game. Rocket is clearly already thinking about where in this world he can apply his high knowledge and skills. Iron Man has apparently arrived in the world of Minecraft to impress everyone with his genius and high knowledge in all spheres. Star-Lord in the world of Minecraft seemingly led to travel in space, he needs to consider the further plan. Minions and superheroes in one? Let's make an experiment and see what happens. Altron as a minion looks very cute and benevolent than it really is. Minion Batman looks pretty good. I think he would do as well as the superhero himself. Venom looks very formidable in comparison. Deadpool looking like a minion doesn't look as self-conscious about his face anymore. It suits him. Deadshot doesn't look like a brutal assassin in the guise of a minion. He's even more of a scared guy. The Joker looks quite like a mad genius in this guise, so the reincarnation was successful. Dr. Doom clearly has serious intentions, despite his rather cute appearance. Doctor Strange, on the other hand, looks more severe than we're used to seeing him. Iron Man apparently hired an assistant to fight evil in this world, against which he is very serious. Let's take a look at the transformation of superheroes into flying machines. Let's see what you get out of the Hulk. Wow, that's a really cool car. I'd love to fly one of those. Wouldn't you? And now it's Carnage's turn. Do you think it's a cool flying car or not? Captain Marvel is next. Wow, that's the kind of car and captain I'd love to fly. Would you like to fly a car like that? Now let's take a look at Loki's God car. It is a very cool transformation. This car is very beautiful. And what will the Iron Man surprise us with? Wow, you can see that this car is an Iron Man. How do you like it? Let's see what Flash will surprise us. Car is very cool. You can tell right away whose car it is. Wow, Groot looks really cool. It's a very cool flying car. Thanos-style car looks very impressive. I would drive it for sure. Well, this is more like not a car, but a spaceship. Very small transport turned out. Great to move around the city. Well, this is a vintage airplane. How do you like it? Dr. Doom made himself a very nice car. Wow, I like this variant very much. Very cool looking this car. Ultron got a whole spaceship. It looks very spectacular.